Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, hello and welcome to Live at the Referendum. Yeah, it's a historical time, a referendum on Scottish independence. We've got the Yes campaign, we've got the Better Together campaign, and we don't have the fuck it'll be a good laugh campaign. There's a lot of negatives. It could be a laugh. The idea of Scotland being a proper foreign country. We could just start messing about with the time zones and stuff like that. 9 AM every Friday, the clocks go forward for 8 hours. They could stop us. It's our country. 9 PM Sunday night, they go back for 8 hours. A foreign country, we could get our own plug sockets. A big six-pronger, a big hideous monstrosity. A Scottish plug socket, it doubles up as a violent weapon. That's how we kickstart the economy. We sell plug sockets at the airports. International arrivals. You got your plug socket, mate? No, that's 3 prongs, that's an English plug socket. There's a Scottish plug socket. Is it for an electrical appliance or self-defence, sir? I've got other concerns. Obviously the economic argument, an independent Scotland will not be allowed to enter into a currency union with the UK. We've been told that. We could maybe start our own money. I was getting fed up with the pound, anyway, the sterling. Who even calls it the pound? It's a quid or a smackaroonie. That could be the currency. How hard is it to start your own currency? A smackaroonie. That could be it. Well, you could be in a recession if your currency's the smackaroonie, but never a depression. It would cheer you up. I'm doing my last 5 smackaroonies. You could rack up a crippling debt. The International Monetary Fund could announce the independent nation of Scotland is running at a 200 billion smackaroonie deficit. Just use it as a deflection tactic. What was that, mate? 200 billion what? Smackaroonies. I bet you wish you used the smackaroonie, eh? You'll fucking get your money, mate. We've got our woes. We've got Alex Salmond. People are finding it difficult to see past. It's a decision between 2 guys, Alex Salmond and David Cameron, and they're both pretty difficult to like. They're difficult to warm to. Alex Salmond, he looks as if there's something else behind it. He looks as if maybe he got a knockback off an English girl on holiday when he was 15 and she broke his heart, and that's what's fueled this entire campaign. The referendum's on a Thursday. That will be a horrible weekend for him if that's a no vote. He'll get spotted somewhere that Sunday night in Edinburgh, walking through with his shirt ripped, steaming, booting wing mirrors off cars. Claudia! You fucking cow! You got what you wanted! At least Alex Salmond looks like shite. I will say that for him. At least he looks terrible. David Cameron, he looks a bit fresh for the amount he must have on his mind if you're cutting the benefits of the poor and the taxes of the rich as easy as that. He doesn't look as if he sleeps like a baby, that guy. He's big, fresh, steam room faced. He doesn't have dreams that he's getting chased and he can't run and he's shouting for help and his teeth are flying out. Waking his wife up going, "Ah!" That's it. My surname's Cameron. That's what he said. I like his speeches when he goes, "Scotland, I love Scotland. You put the great in Great Britain. My surname's Cameron, of course." You can't just recklessly flaunt your surname like that and not expect the inevitable interrogation. Sorry, Prime Minister, you said your surname's Cameron. Do you know Richie Cameron? Stevie Cameron? Oh, Sandra Cameron's boy? No, sorry mate, I just... continue. Hey, Cammy boy, hey, surname's Cameron. The Camzerito. Have we got any young people in? Give me a cheer if you're under 18. Yes, how old are you? It's not that difficult a question, sir. No. You're not trying to buy bevy here, just answer. Try to remember a date of birth. How old are you? 20. 22. Is that young in Scotland? Have you checked the life expectancy figures? No, have we got any 16-year-olds in? Yes, well, I don't mean to sound a bit fucking creepy there. But can you tell what it is yet? I don't mean to sound like that. I just realised when you hear yourself shouting, have we got any 16-year-olds in? Rolf Harris, I don't think anybody's seen it. You can see it in retrospect. I can see it now. Jimmy Savile, look at that guy. I don't remember him for back in the TV days. I was too young. I just look at pictures of him these days. Was everybody smoking crack back in the day? Fucking look at him. If I was to draw a pedo, if somebody said to me, hey Chance, you can draw us a wee pedo there, Kev. I'd be going, aye. Big pedo glasses, there we go, big pedo cigar, pedo teeth. How did he get away with that when he was alive? That should have been the court case. You've done something, mate. Fucking look at you. Get into jail. As soon as you tell 16-year-olds they can do something legally, the novelty's gone. They no longer want to do it. I preferred back in the day when you couldn't vote at 16. Remember that? Underage voting. They were the days. When you used to hang out outside the polling station, waiting for an old guy, ask him if he'll go in and vote for you. The memories. Everybody go, excuse me mate, any chance you could vote for us? The old guy's looking about, kind of shifty. All right, mate, what you after? I'll go in. Getting home to your mum and dad and they're going, you've been fucking voting. Don't lie to me, Kevin, you've been voting. If I find out and you're not telling me now, I'll be even angrier. Honestly, Dad, I've not been voting. You're going to end up like your cousin Fraser, a prick. It's a slippery slope, that's politics. There's going to be a record number of spoilt ballot papers if we're letting 16-year-olds vote. Be looking through them, and Nicola Sturgeon loves the Bobby. Somebody. I will put that as a no. I will call that a no. Have we got any English in? Newcastle. How do you feel about the independence referendum? You think Newcastle should go independent as well? We're just taking a big saw of the UK. It's a big question. Will Scotland, will we keep the royal family as the head of state? I reckon we could get our own royal family. Just a royal family that makes some money. You know, we could have it like a lottery. You buy a ticket. Everybody, the whole nation is entered into a draw. And you can win the chance to be the Scottish royal family. It'd be great. Just pull it. It doesn't matter where you're from or your background. Now we go. The king is Eddie McCabe from 22/4 Sea Mill View. 22/4. Does that mean the king's living in a flat? He won it. There he is. Royalists outside his flat looking up, seeing if he can catch a glimpse of the king. There he is. 1922 and 22. Is that him? His curtains are open. Here he's in. He's in. No, I heard they went to Hermaw's caravan for the weekend. We like the English. It's only small frustrations, and it probably comes from ourselves. Like the accent, it does get frustrating. You know, when you travel. I was in a lift before. This was actually in Australia, so it's not really an English thing. But it's just the Scottish accent. I was in a lift, and a guy had a carton of Ribena. Right, I don't mind revealing that side of myself on stage. And the guy felt the need to comment on it, and I almost ended up fighting with the guy. I was drinking Ribena. I'm not an aggressive person. It's just small talk becomes difficult when you've got a Scottish accent. He commented, he said, oh, Ribena? And I said, party time. You know that way you say something that you would never have said if you knew you were going to have to repeat it about 4 times. He said, what? And I said, oh, party time. And he's going, Perry Tom? And you start feeling your blood boiling. I'm saying party time, like Ribena. A wee joke. It's Ribena. It's clearly not fucking party time. That was my wee small talk joke. Just smile, mate. It's party time. Smacking the side of his head with a carton of strawberry Ribena. The lift opens. Somebody thinks there's blood everywhere. Just leaving party time. But if we go independent, it will no longer be an accent. It will be a language. Tourists visiting here, they'll just need to learn a bit. You know, every group of guys, like stag do's coming up for England, there's always a guy who tries to speak a bit of the local lingo. You know, the dos cervezas guy, the una mesa para cuatro guy. That guy. That's what will happen. The guy that sits in the front seat of the taxi, talk. Trev, you speak Scottish, you say, I'll talk to him. Ask him where's good to go tonight for a few drinks. The boys are wanting to get out the nut the night. Where would you recommend for a few swellies, my man? You're probably better just sticking to Sauchiehall Street. Your Scottish is brilliant, pal. Ask him if it's safe. Sauchiehall Street, is that now a wee bit dodgy? Is it now full of wee bams? We don't want to end up getting our jaws took off. Well, I wonder what Trev's saying. His Scottish is brilliant. I wonder what he's saying. I wonder if he's taking the piss out of us. Sorry about these tadgers, mate. They've been down my head in all day. Driver, dropping them off.